All right, good morning, everyone. It's great to see you here today. My name is Dr. Chris Trickett. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Secondary. Welcome to the Wilson School District's Spelling Bee. Today, we will have 12 students from Wilson West and Wilson Southern Middle School who will be competing for the honor of Best Spellers in the Wilson School District. The finalists from each middle school will move on and compete in the PSEA NER Council 4 Regional Finals on March 7th. We want you to know that all the students here today are already winners. Each has won a competition in their grade. The Wilson School District would like to salute these students for their hard work and accomplishments. The students from Southern that will be competing today are in 6th grade, Miles Hatch and Avery Mitchell. From 7th grade, we have William Ferenchik and Sky Swanger. And in 8th grade, we have Salim Grassi and Sindora Sridhar. Now I would like to introduce the judges and other panel members and the rules and procedures for today. The judges, starting on my far left, your right, is Dr. Stacy Stout, Assistant Superintendent for Elementary. And then next to Dr. Stout is our pronouncer, Mr. Michael Dillon, who is our supervisor of curriculum and instruction in our secondary schools. And then between Mr. Dillon and I is Dr. Veronica Andes, who will also be serving as a judge, and she is the supervisor of curriculum K-8. A reminder that the sponsor for the bee today is the PSEA NER Council 4. And a huge thank you to the person who pulls the spelling bee together every year for the students at Wilson and our community, Mrs. Beth Folk, our coordinator of the spelling bee. Thank you, Beth, for everything that you continue to do. If it wasn't for Mrs. Folk, I'm not sure we would be here every year, so thank you again. Next, the rules, very important to students. The rules and procedures for this morning. Approach the microphone down here on the floor. Pronounce, spell, and then pronounce the word. You can go back and retrace, but cannot change letters. For clarification, you can ask to have the word repeated, used in a sentence, defined, or have the language of origin given. If you disagree with the judge's decision that the word is spelled incorrectly, you must protest immediately, appropriately, of course, before you go back to your seat. If you have missed the word, you will be asked to return to your seat and remove your name tag. We will spell down to one finalist completing this round. The finalist from West and the finalist from Southern will then advance to the PSEA NER Council 4 Regional B on March 7th. We'll begin now with a practice round. We wish you all of the best of luck. I will now turn it over to Mr. Michael Dillon to begin the practice round.
Thank you, Mr. Trickett. Let's first have Miles. Your word is gel. Ethan preferred to use a gel to tame his curls instead of mousse. Gel.
Gel. G-E-L. Gel.
Thank you, Miles. Avery? Your word is train.
Train.
Wayne?
What?
Wayne loves to wave at the train as it goes by. Train.
Okay. Train. T-R-A-I-N. Train.
Thank you, Avery. William. Your word is sport. Because the weather was so mild, Sasha decided to sport her new dress at school that day. Sport.
Sport. S-P-O-R-T. Sport.
Thank you, William. Sky. Your word is eel. Nikki was afraid to swim in the lake because her brother told her he'd once seen an eel in the water. Eel.
Eel. E-E-L. Eel.
Thank you, Sky. Celine. Your word is fans. The fans erupted into applause and cheering after their quarterback threw the winning touchdown. Fans.
Fans. F-A-N-S. Fans.
Thank you, Salim. Sindor. Your word is tall. Zelda was the only one tall enough to see over the fence and find out where the ball went. Tall.
Tall. T-A-L-L. Tall.
Very good. And now we'll use the same rotation. So Miles. Your word is squid. The giant squid can be found in all the world's oceans, but it is very rare to see one alive. Squid.
Squid. S-Q-U-I-D. Squid.
Thank you, Miles. Avery. Your word is frisbee. Early names for the flying disc known as the frisbee were the flying saucer and the Pluto platter. Frisbee.
Frisbee. F-R-I-S-B-E-E. Frisbee.
Very good. William. Your word is teeter. When she first started taking point classes, Misty used to teeter on her toes, but now she's a famous ballerina with excellent balance. Teeter.
Teeter. T-E-E-T-E-R.
Sky. Your word is rallies. Parvati hopes her school soccer team rallies before the time runs out. Rallies.
Rallies. R-A-L-L-I-E-S. Rallies.
Your word is pastry. Sybil always knows where to find the most delectable pastry.
P-A-S-T-R-Y. Pastry. Okay.
Your word is coveralls. The skilled car mechanic wore coveralls at work to protect their clothes.
Coveralls. C-O-V-E-R-A-L-L-S. Coveralls.
Your word is ponytail. Ariana's high ponytail is her signature fashion statement. Ponytail.
Ponytail. P-O-N-Y-T-A-I-L. Ponytail.
Your word is clatter. With her baby napping, Cecile tried to put away the clean dishes without letting them clatter.
Clatter. C-A... No. Crap. Okay. I got it wrong. So. C-L-A-T-T-E-R.
Your word is snout. Eager for breakfast, Wilbur the pig happily stuffed his snout into the trough.
Snout. S-N-O-U-T. Snout.
I'm sorry. Your word is tumbling. Simone is as breathtaking at tumbling as she is in all of the other gymnastic events. Tumbling.
Tumbling. T-U-M-B-L-I-N-G. Tumbling.
Your word is cradle. After an hour of rocking the baby in her arms, Anna was finally able to move the baby to his cradle.
Cradle. C-R-A-T-A-L. Cradle.
Word is firefly. Jamal felt that summer hadn't really begun until he saw his first firefly.
Firefly. F-I-R-E-F-L-Y. Firefly.
Your word is humor. Suzette was thrilled that her report on the benefits of recycling got a mention. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong sentence. Let me start over. Humor. To humor his fussy 2-year-old, Liam performed his elephant imitation for what felt like the 80th time that morning. Humor.
Humor. H-O... Oh, I got it wrong. H-U-M-O-U-R. Humor.
Mhm. Your word is mention. Suzette was thrilled that her report on the benefits of recycling got a mention in the mayor's speech.
Mention. M-E-N-T-I-O-N. Mention.
Your word is spoken. Nadia ended the interview with a spoken gesture of appreciation for everyone's time and followed up with a thank you email later that afternoon. Spoken.
Spoken? Spoken. S-P-O-K-E-N. Spoken.
Your word is bridge. The Pont Neuf, meaning new bridge, is now the oldest bridge over the River Seine in Paris. Bridge.
Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge.
Your word is pinpoint. Egyptologist Sarah Parcak is able to pinpoint the location of ancient ruins using satellite imagery. Pinpoint.
Pinpoint. Pinpoint. Pinpoint.
Your word is slate. The old house roof is made of slate, which is very pretty, but wouldn't be very expensive to replace. Slate.
Slate. S-L-A-T-E. Slate.
Your word is plush. When she tried on the expensive jacket at the designer store, Annette realized she had never before felt such plush velvet. Plush.
Plush. P-L-U-S-H. Plush.
Your word is whimper. Frightened by the storm, the puppy began to whimper. Whimper.
Whimper. W-H-I-M-P-E-R. Whimper.
Your word is bracelet. Though the gems were really colored glass, Hetty's favorite piece of grandmother's jewelry was an Art Deco bracelet. Bracelet.
Can you say it again?
Excuse me, say the word again, surely. Bracelet.
Can I get a definition?
An ornamental band, ring, or chain worn around the wrist.
Oh, a bracelet? Bracelet. B-R-A-C-E-L-E-T. Bracelet.
Your word is inwardly. Though she had to keep a straight face during the meeting, inwardly, Heidi was laughing. Inwardly.
Inwardly. I-N-W-A-R-D-L-Y. Inwardly.
Your word is mobility. After his soccer injury, Lewis did physical therapy to increase his mobility.
Mobility. M-O-B-I-L-I-T-Y. Mobility.
Your word is eddy. A current of air or water running contrary to the main current, especially when moving circularly. Audrey dropped leaves into the stream's eddy and watched them swirl.
Eddy. E-D-D-Y. Eddy.
Your word is fanged. Tamika recalled her nightmare of a fanged beast under her bed with horror.
Fanged. F-A-N-G-E-D. Fanged.
William? Your word is bow. The huge bow just barely missed landing on Mom's new car. Bow.
Wait, repeat the definition.
A branch of a tree.
Repeat the sentence.
The huge bough just barely missed landing on Mom's new car.
Bow. B-O-W. Oh, okay.
Your word is cautioned. The students were cautioned never to go into the nearby forest at night. Cautioned.
Cautioned. Cautioned. C-A-U-T-I-O-N-E-D. Cautioned.
Your word is accuse. No matter how hard Cinderella worked, her stepmother would always accuse her of shirking her chores. Accuse.
Accuse. A-C-C-U-S-E. Accuse.
Your word is drowsy. Though her parents might, the word is drowsy. The drowsy cats settled into their favorite napping spots.
Drowsy. D-R-O-W-S-Y. Drowsy.
Your word is scoff. Though her parents might scoff, Ishani dreamed of being an actress. Scoff.
Scoff. S-C-O-F-F. Scoff.
Your word is opposite. With such opposite tastes, the couple had a difficult time decorating their new apartment. Opposite.
Opposite. O-P-P-O-S-I-T-E. Opposite.
Your word is instrument. Lisa Simpson's musical instrument of choice is the saxophone. Instrument.
Instrument. I-N-S-T-R-U-M-E-N-T. Instrument.
Your word is blissfully. Taisha entered the store blissfully, knowing that she could pick out 5 new books for her birthday.
Blissfully. B-L-I-S-S-F-U-L-L-Y. Blissfully.
Your word is activists. The student activists were unwavering in their efforts to save the planet from pollution.
Activists. A-C-T-I-V-I-S-T-S. Activists.
Your word is commute. Justin was willing to commute to work in order to live on such a lovely farm. Commute.
Commute. C-O-M-M-U-T-E. Commute.
Your word is cocoa. After playing in the snow for hours, the children were grateful for warm cups of cocoa.
Cocoa. C-O-C-O-A. Cocoa.
Your word is nutrients. Bailey started eating avocados for the nutrients, but it turns out they're also delicious. Nutrients.
Nutrients. N-U-T-R-I-E-N-T-S. Nutrients.
Your word is scarcely. Between homework, ballet class, and play practice, Tamar scarcely had time to eat dinner. Scarcely.
Scarcely. S-C-A-R-C-E-L-Y. Scarcely.
Your word is stretcher. Everyone clapped with joy when the last person was found alive and brought out of the rubble on a stretcher. Stretcher.
Stretcher. S-T-R-E-T-C-H-E-R. Stretcher.
Your word is layers. A budding naturalist, Irving enjoyed tracking the forest wild animals to their lairs.
Layers. L-A-I-R-S. Layers.
Your word is mustard. Strong brown mustard is the best condiment for a bratwurst. Mustard.
Mustard. M-U-S-T-A-R-D. Mustard.
Your word is cruel. The oppressed people finally rose up against the dictator's cruel policies. Cruel.
Cruel. C-R-U-E-L. Cruel.
Your word is goblins. When goblins stole her little brother, Sarah went into the labyrinth to save him. Goblins.
Goblins. Goblins. G-O-B-L-I-N-S. Goblins.
Your word is unnoticed. Gish was disappointed that in the excitement of the first day of school, her new haircut had gone unnoticed. Unnoticed.
Unnoticed. U-N-N-O-T-I-C-E-D. Unnoticed.
Your word is lento. Miss Landowska pointed out that the passage was marked lento, but unfortunately Giselle kept rushing through it. Lento.
Can I get a definition?
In a slow manner, used as a direction in music.
Can I hear the sentence again?
Sorry?
Can I hear the sentence again?
Miss Landowska pointed out that the passage was marked lento, but unfortunately Giselle kept rushing through it. Lento.
I don't think I heard the word right.
Mhm. Say the word again. Lento. Mhm.
Is that allowed? Can I do that? Sure. Okay. Sky, the word is lento.
Lento?
Yes.
Lento.
Your word? Why not? Your word is Scandinavia. Mia wondered why countries in Scandinavia always seem to be at the top of the happiness rankings. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Scandinavia. Scandinavia.
Your word is opus. Mozart's first opus, featuring several violin sonatas, dates back to when he was between 6 and 8 years old. Opus.
Opus? OPIS. Opus.
Your word is pedestrian. Only a pedestrian can access the streets in the old part of town, which are still cobbled and extremely narrow. Pedestrian.
Pedestrian. Pedestrian. Pedestrian. Okay.
Your word is snorkels. The divers were excited to use snorkels to explore the reef up close. Snorkels.
Snorkels. Snorkels. Snorkels.
Congratulations.
All right, great job, students. Wonderful job working through all those different rounds. Dr. Stout or Dr. Fadley?
Very good.
So at this time, what we'd like to do is honor the 5 of you who competed today, and just remind you again, as we said previously, you're all champions. To get where you are today here in this school, with the number of incredible spellers and hardworking students that we have, you need to leave here feeling very proud of your accomplishments, proud of where you are, and hopefully with a stronger sense of confidence, with where school's going to take you into your secondary experience all the way up through high school. So again, on behalf of the entire district, congratulations. What we would like to do is maybe start with the left, on the far left, do 6th grade, then 7th grade, and then 8th will come up and Dr. Stout will award you with your medal for earning your spot here. So, Dr. Stout?
We actually have a medal for everybody.
Oh, plus the trophy. Okay, perfect.
From 5 and then,
Yep.
right, so we'll have Dr. Bailey do each one.
All right.
And then Dr. Burnham, are those extra things there? Yes. Treats? Wow, this is the place to be.
All right, Miles, do you want to hop up? Great job, Miles. And we got to do pictures too, everybody. We know there's smiles under those masks. You can see it in your eyes. Great job, Miles. Avery. All right, turn for your photo. Great job, Avery. William. Great job, William. All right, Sky, our runner-up. Great job, Sky. Salim. Great job. Congratulations. And our Wilson Southern champion, Sindura. Congratulations. Again, just a huge congratulations to everyone for your hard work, especially on the short timeline to be here today, the added challenges of not being able to read lips. But again, we're very proud of everything that you've done. A reminder as well that Sindura will be moving on to the PSEA NER Council 4 Regional B on March 7th. So we'll make sure Mrs. Folk will work with you and Dr. Burnham to make sure that you have the necessary information to be able to represent our school and the community and your family with honor. So congratulations again. Reminder too that this program can be viewed at a later time on Wilson's website, and thank you to our tech crew for the audio and the video support. And we wish you a very nice Monday and a great week. Take care.